Hey friends! So today is my birthday, so I thought it would be fun to treat myself and do a little bit of book shopping. So we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble. There's a couple books that I have in mind that I am looking for, but I also just kind of want to like look around and see what some of the new releases are and hopefully find something. And I thought I would bring you guys along with me. Let's go to our first stop today, which is Barnes & Noble.
So the first section that I went to look at is the new releases, and I found Out There Screaming, which is a horror anthology by Jordan Peele, and I've really had my eye on this one. I also have been wanting to get the first book in this series, but they only had book 2. They had so many copies of Sanctuary of the Shadow. I've never heard of this before, but it is beautiful. It has really pretty sprayed edges, and it looks very interesting. Let me know if you have read this. The very first thing I saw when I walked into the store was this book, Madalena in the Dark, and it is stunning. Like, this is such a beautiful cover, and I kept walking back to this table to look at it. They had these beautiful paperback copies of Ninth House and Hellbent, which I didn't end up getting, but now I'm actually kind of regretting it because look how stunning they are. Now, the main book that I was looking for while I was here is the new Wayward Children book, Mislaid in Parts Half Known, and unfortunately, they did not have a copy. I could not find it anywhere. So that was a bummer. Another book they did not have in stock, I wanted the third book in this First Sister series, and they did not have it. But luckily, another book I came here to look for, That Time I Got Drunk and Saved the Demon, they did have it in stock. This book right here, Night's Edge, I read it last year and I loved it. It was such a great vampire book. They also had this Dark Academia display, which I have read the majority of the books on here. And then I headed over to the romance section to find the last book that I was looking for, which was Don't Want You Like a Best Friend. It's a new sapphic romance release. Before I checked out, I stopped by the 50% off section to see if they had any books over here that I was interested in. This one I actually have purchased recently, and I'm very excited to read it. They had a lot of really good books for 50% off. I was very surprised. I feel like at my Barnes & Noble, normally the 50% off section is very lacking, but they had so many books, and I was really trying to show restraint here. And then after Barnes & Noble, I went clothing shopping. I really was looking for some like cute sweaters and cardigans because it's about to get very cold here in Texas. And then after shopping, we went out to eat, and I was very surprised that with my dessert came this gigantic sparkler that almost lit everything on fire.
All right, I am back. I'll show you first what I got at Barnes & Noble. So firstly, a book that I went there specifically to find is Don't Want You Like a Best Friend by Emma R. Albin. This is a sapphic historical romance that just sounds so perfect. I have been highly anticipating it, and it came out this week. And it sounds kind of like Regency Parent Trap. It's about these two best friends who are trying to set up their parents with each other. So like one of them's father and one of them's mother. They're trying to set them up together. And I think in doing that, they end up falling in love with each other. It just sounds so cute. I cannot wait to read this. And this was the very last copy that they had in the store. So I was very lucky that I was able to get this. And then the other book that I was also looking for, which came out, I think this week or last week, is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved the Demon by Kimberly Lemming. I have already read this and I really thought it was cute. And I have been so excited to get the physical copy of it. This is just like a steamy, cozy fantasy that I had a lot of fun with. I really want to continue this series, and I'm just obsessed with the artwork on this cover. So then the other two books that I found there, both of these were in their 50% off section. We have Don't Fear the Reaper by Stephen Graham Jones. This is the sequel to one of my favorite books of last year, My Heart is a Chainsaw. And I was actually looking for this in the horror section, but they only had a copy of it in paperback, and my copy of first book is in hardcover. Then I saw it in the 50% off section. So I cannot wait to read this. I loved the first book. The first one is a horror book following a main character who's obsessed with slashers and then starts to think that maybe she's living in the middle of a real life slasher. It was, like I said, one of my favorite books of last year, so I'm very excited for the sequel. And then this last book that I found, I have never heard of it, but the cover pulled me in. It's called Madalena and the Dark by Julia Fine. It's a Venetian fairy tale about the friendship between two girls and the boundless desire that will set them free if it doesn't consume them first. Like, oh my god, what a blurb. That just sounds so good. This was definitely like an impulse purchase, but it just sounds stunning and the cover is beautiful. I'm very excited. So that is my little book haul from Barnes & Noble. Afterwards, we did some more shopping and I found some really cute sweaters and cardigans. My goal in life is to amass the best collection of cardigans that you have ever seen, and I'm getting one step closer every single day. And I think this first cardigan might get me there. I think it might. I'm literally, oh my god. When I saw it, I was like, look at this. Look at it. Look at the butterflies. Oh my god, it is so adorable. I am actually obsessed with this. This next one is actually a two-piece set. It's this really pretty like pinky red color, and then it has like a little top underneath it. So it's like the top and then the cardigan, and the buttons on the cardigan are also little hearts. Oh my god, I just thought it was so cute. I thought this would be really cute also for like Valentine's Day. I don't know, I just thought it was adorable. And then this one is a little bit similar color, but this one's a sweater, and I thought this was beautiful. I thought it was so cute. The last thing that I found is this bandana, and I was like, oh, I just think this would look very cute with some of my outfits. Yeah, those were all the things that I got. It's a couple days after my birthday, but I got all of these packages that I'm thinking are birthday gifts from some of my friends. We can open these together. Also, I'm wearing my new cardigan and bandana. What do we think? Do we like the vibe? First up, we have... Oh my god, yes! Raiders of the Lost Heart. The way that the second that I heard about this book, it immediately jumped to the very top of my TBR. This is a rival archaeologist romance. They need to team up on a secret Aztec expedition. That sounds amazing. Literally all I've ever wanted is The Mummy as a romance book. I've never found anything. This looks like it could be close. Oh my god, who's this from? Who is this from? I should have looked at the card first. Happy birthday, Riley. Treat yourself and watch The Mummy to hype yourself up for this book. From Erica. Oh my god, thank you, Erica. I am so excited. I'm so excited to read this. Oh my god, now I'm like, I have a whole TBR for this month that like I have to stick to if I want to stay on schedule for my videos, but I really want to read this. This cover also looks a lot like that Sandra Bullock Channing Tatum movie, which I didn't love that movie because I personally am not a Channing Tatum fan, but I loved the idea of the movie. So like, this just sounds amazing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Erica. Okay, next one. Let me look at the note first. Okay, this one is from Avery. Let me see what it is. Yes! Oh my god, Funny Feelings. This is another one that's at the top of my TBR. I asked recently for romance recommendations that are like softer and cuter and more on like the rom-com funny side. These were actually two that people had recommended to me. I realized last year that I was reading so many just like heavy, dark, angsty romances, and it was giving me anxiety, and so I stopped reading romance for a while. But I think I want to get back into it, and I want to read just like fun, cute, silly romances. And this one I believe is about a comedian and her manager, who's like a former stand-up comedian, so they're both stand-up comedians. So I'm very excited for this. Oh my god, thank you so much, Avery. Oh my god, this is actually like terrible for my TBR and my reading plans. Okay, next one. Oh my god. I already see what the book is. Okay, this one's from Jana. Of course, Jana. Stolen by the Wolves. I've already read this. It is a Viking Omegaverse romance. When I tell you this book was so good. It was so, like, the world building. This book was incredible. I really want to reread it. But oh my god, this was so good. And Jana, who is my resident Omegaverse queen, of course, picked the one Omegaverse from my list. I would expect nothing less. Thank you so much. Okay, last one. This is from... I saw Steamy Lesbians and clicked add to my cart. Oh my god, Erica again? Erica! Wait, what is it? Steamy Lesbians? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Oh, okay. A Game of Hearts and Heists by Ruby Rowe. This is a sapphic fantasy romance that sounded really, really good. It says 2 enemies, 1 goal. Steal each other's hearts. Like, say no more. One of them is a disgraced assassin. The other one is a poisoner for hire. They are rivals. For years, they've stolen each other's clients and sabotaged each other's business and occasionally slept together. But when the queen offers an irresistible deal, they're forced to work together on an impossible heist. Like, that sounds so amazing. Oh my god, thank you so much, Erica. I feel so spoiled. These are actually like the books that I wanted in my life so badly. Now I'm like, oh my god, do I need to do a reading vlog reading all of these? Because these are the vibes that I want in my life right now. Just like fun, romance. I am in the middle of like a couple very big reading projects, but I think when I finish those, this will be my reward. Reading all of these will be my reward. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who sent me a gift. Also, thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I had an amazing birthday. I'm honestly like never really been the biggest birthday person, but I feel like this year, I don't know, maybe it's because I turned 28. I only have like one more actual like year left fully in my 20s, because next year when I turn 29, I will basically just be 30. I'm trying to embrace it. I'm trying to embrace my last years in my 20s and just have a great time. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked coming book shopping with me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and check out my Patreon where I post tons of exclusive content. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!